Good morning, everyone, anyone, someone, whoever. So, today in this morning coffee, I'm actually really excited for this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to get everything pulled up. That way I can go ahead and have everything ready like I thought I already had, but apparently I didn't. I was wrong. So, today in this morning coffee, I'm really excited to talk about this. So excited you have no idea. So this is about a new style of a coffee pot, coffee maker, however you wanna word that, whatever that is to you. It's a new kind, a new style of coffee maker, and honestly, it's amazing. It is so cool. I've been obsessed with it since I seen it. I came across their Instagram page, and I sent them. This is before I knew that this was even a Kickstarter thing. And I sent them a message, and I was like, "Hey, could I photograph your products for you?" And that's whenever they was like, "Oh, it's still going through. It's going to launch on Kickstarter at this time." And I was like, oh, wow. And that's whenever they sent me more information about it. And I was like, okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. So what I'm talking about today, if you have not seen it already, because this thing has already gained a pretty good amount of popularity, which is amazing. Congrats, guys. I know that this is like a huge thing. But anyways, if you have not seen it already, I'm talking about the Brew Cube. This is the cold brew cube. What this is it's a new take on your traditional coffee pot. That's how I see it. Anything that I talk about in this, if I'm not reading from the Kickstarter itself, this is not quoted by the company, by the people who have anything to do with this. This is my outlook on it. This is what I get from it, and this is how I see it. This is me. That I'm not speaking for them in any way. I just want to make sure that's established in this video. So anyways, before I get more into this, today's coffee is the Dunkin' Donuts espresso already made cold coffee. So get that focus. Ooh, yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I've had this before. It's not new to me. I believe I already did a morning coffee with it on the X Stands For channel. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because right now it's 8:21. I've been up since 6, and I love listening to that whenever I go back and start editing. But I've yet to have coffee, so I'm really excited to get to drink some coffee. I don't know why, but whenever I go to edit these and I get to listen to that, listening to it in this microphone, it's just so satisfying. But yeah, more. I got more. Probably not as satisfying. So anyways, yeah. Next week's morning coffee, I'm very excited for. I already have a coffee picked out in mind that I'm going to be doing for that video. I just tried one of this company's coffees yesterday. Oh, I'm excited. But yeah. Anyways, back to this brew cube, man. This thing is. I'm going to put a clip. Let me get it pulled up here so I can know like when it starts and ends. But I'm gonna put the video. I'm gonna splice in a video. Right here for you guys to see. It's only 11 seconds, but it's something for you to have an idea of what I'm talking about. So as you can see, your coffee grounds, your water, your timer, blah, 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 and then it all just dumps into that cube-shaped pitcher. I think that's completely badass, okay? And I even told the, I'm assuming creator, I've been talking to the person on the Instagram account. I assume that he's the creator. And I've been talking to them on Instagram, and whenever I first actually got to see this thing, I was like, wow, okay, so I'm not sure if this was intentional. And again, this is what I told them. I repeat myself a lot, but I just want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I told him, I was like, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but it's the Brew Cube for cold coffee, and the picture for it is box. Like the whole design of it is kind of a blocky cube, and it makes me think of an ice cube, which cold coffee. I don't know, man. I put a lot of thought into simple shit sometimes, and I can't help that. I do, even if it's like maybe that wasn't intentional and I just picked that up all on my own, who knows? Coffee. Man. Yeah, this right here. I don't, Erin, she, at her work, they used to not really sell these a lot. It was always Starbucks. People would come in and buy Starbucks, and the Dunkin' Donuts already made coffees would just sit. They'd just sit on the shelves. No one would buy them. And then finally, I was just like, you know what? I want to try these. And yeah, it's amazing. If you see these and you haven't tried them yet, you need to try them, okay? Because it's amazing. It's great. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. So anyways, let's get into this. I will have a link down in the description, of course, to where you can go to this campaign. You can donate. You can read some stuff all on your own, whatever you want to do. So here's how it starts, okay? It says, introducing the Brew Cube, an automatic cold brew coffee machine for your home. Already getting gassy from the coffee. I don't understand. It's finally here. Brew Cube is the first automated cold brew coffee maker of its kind. Our innovative design features a built-in timer and automatic filter that allows you to create 2 weeks worth of delicious cold brew in the comfort of your own home. So yeah, you can make up to 2 weeks coffee, or you can make a day's worth of coffee if you just want to drink coffee all day. So what cold brew coffee is, it gives you a smoother flavor with coffee, and it has 67 less acidic than traditional coffee, which you don't get that bitter coffee taste from it like you would a hot coffee, because it's a completely different type of brewing when it comes to coffee. It says this 12 to 30 hour brewing process. If I could just read today, that would be amazing. If I could just read. I started back doing my tech videos on the X Stands For channel, and just typing on the device while I was going through the steps, I couldn't even type. I don't know what is happening to me. I guess I'm just getting old. I don't understand. But anyways, this 12 to 30 hour brewing process without heat creates a smooth flavor profile that is 67% less acidic than traditional hot coffee. This makes it delicious and approachable alternative for coffee lovers who may not always be a fan of the acidic. I don't know why my brain just died right there. Acidity or bitter taste that accompanies a traditional hot brew. It also makes drinking coffee so much more bearable when it's warm outside, which is true. And I've stated in these videos so many times, and I'm going to continue to state it so many times, I am a much bigger man, I don't even understand. I'm in such a good mood today, but yet I can't even talk. I don't get it. I've already had to, I already know there's going to be cuts made, okay? I already know that. And I don't get what is going on. So back to what I was saying. I am a much bigger fan of cold brew coffee than I am hot coffee. I do love hot coffee. I love coffee in general. But you can ask me every single day, hey, do you want this coffee hot or do you want it cold? At least 7 out of 10 times, I'm going to say I want it cold. Even in the wintertime, I still want my coffee cold majority of the time. Now, there are some days where it will be cold as hell out, which doesn't make sense. I've always had a weird vibe with that saying. But anyways, it could be so cold outside, it may put me in the mood for a hot coffee, but more than likely I'm going to enjoy my cold coffees. But yes, I will eventually do, hot coffees. But the thing that is the best about cold coffee is you do not have to drink it as soon as it's done to enjoy it while it's hot. That's the awesome thing about cold coffee. Like this already ready coffee. This coffee has already been made. Okay, and it's been in this bottle for who knows how long. And then it went to the store, sat on a shelf, went in my fridge for a day, and now I'm enjoying it cold. I didn't have to drink this while it was hot. I can make, with a brewing system such as the Brew Cube, I can make my coffee and then just not have to worry about anything with it. I don't have to worry about, oh, well, I got to turn the warmer off on it because I don't want the coffee to get burned. And then I have to drink that entire pot before it gets too cold because the hot coffee going to cold, it's just going to, it definitely changes the flavor of it a lot. But I also have to say, I've never had, I don't think I've ever had a coffee that was brewed cold like this. I have went to coffee shops and I've gotten a cold brew coffee, but I don't pay attention to how that's made. I don't know if it's hot and they pour it over ice. I don't know how that works with the coffee shops that I go to. So anyway, some of the functionalities of this, you have a timer and automatic filtering process, means precise flavor. 0 fragile glass components, which is great. Where I used to work, people were drinking coffee out of coffee pots all the time, and I've seen them break quite often. And I believe I used to have one, and it was being washed, and the pot on it was broke. It busted while washing, and I think I also had a buddy that same thing happened to. So I mean, it's a common issue for the glass pots to break. So I mean, that's great that this does not have any glass components, because if it's plastic, if it's a different material other than glass, it's already more heavy duty. It's more durable, I should say. So which is great. You're less likely to destroy your pitcher and have to pay for a replacement piece. Reusable, easy to clean metal filter, which is awesome. Even though coffee filters are really not that expensive, but sometimes they are a pain in the ass to mess with. They'll fold. Yes, they are pretty much cheap and simple, but they can be a headache sometimes. It has a dishwasher safe lid, and pitcher and brew chamber. So almost the entire thing is dishwasher safe, which awesome. Did I say safe? Man, I need more coffee. I don't know what's wrong with me today. And the lid is dual functioning. It keeps the cold brew fresh for up to 2 weeks. So I believe, now let me look at this before I actually try and quote something. The very top of the pitcher can come off, of the coffee pot can come off, and it goes on top of the pitcher, and it seals it and it keeps your coffee fresh for up to 2 weeks in your fridge. But yeah, I will have, let me see if I can't save this image. Yes, I can. Okay, so I'm going to put a picture somewhere, anywhere, and I'm going to, it kind of shows step by step on pretty much how the process of this goes. You add your grounds, add water, set a timer, walk away, brews and filters the coffee, and then, you enjoy it. So, I mean, I really, really am excited for this to happen. I really hope that the funds are met. I really don't see them not being met. So I'm really excited for this. And then here I will put another picture, the 4 components of the perfect cold brew system. You have the dual functioning lid. The lid fits both the pitcher and the brew chamber. An airtight seal ensures freshness up to 2 weeks. You have your brew chamber. The chamber is removable, dishwasher safe, and includes a reusable, easy to clean metal filter. Then you have your brew cube. Why do I keep wanting to say Brew? Brew cube with timer. Simple one-touch operation. Timer allows for hassle-free brewing. And then you have the Triton pitcher. The pitcher with a shatterproof design is BPA-free, dishwasher safe, and can store in the fridge. So, yeah, it's shatterproof, which also, again, with it not being made of glass and shatterproof is awesome. It's so awesome because you're really going to be handling this pitcher a lot. It's not a pitcher that's going to sit under the dispenser and then once it's not being used, it's going to go right back to there. You pull it out, you pour your coffee, you put it back right in the same spot. This thing is going to be going from under the brew cube timer, pretty much the dispenser, and then it's going to go from there into your refrigerator. And then it's going to be gotten out of your refrigerator. You're going to, pour your coffee, put it back. So it's going to be handled a lot more than your traditional coffee pot. So yeah, those features right there are so great. If you want to see more on the design, the functionality, the complete breakdown, the manufacturing, all of that stuff, if you want to see, again, that'll be down in the description. You can also see the rewards for being a backer. Let me scroll up. I'm not really familiar with Kickstarter, honestly. Yeah, so you would be a backer. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Yeah. If you donate, you will be a backer. If you want to see the rewards for that, those will also be on here as well. So yeah, the Kickstarter is running for a month. The tooling is going to be a month and a half. Production is going to take a month. Shipping is going to take a month and a half, and then fulfillment is going to take a month. So. And it shows it on here in a diagram. You are looking at 6 months total before this thing even hits being able to be shipped to your door. The product itself, I want to find it before I say, but I'm pretty sure that I seen that it's going to be $99 on here. Let me try and find that real quick. I'm not cutting this out. I'm going to leave it on here. Why not? This is the stuff I do in between cuts. If I don't cut because of me saying something so ass backwards, I don't get why I have days like that where as soon as I start recording, I start having issues and I say words weird. I'm not finding it now. I could have swore that I seen it on here that it's going to cost $99. This honestly, it tastes different than other times that I've had it. It has like a stronger flavor profile, which is weird. Will retail for $99. 41% off retail, reduced worldwide shipping. So yeah, hold on a second. Okay. Yes, it will retail for $99. And I see a lot of people being like, oh man, that's too much. I'm not gonna pay that much for just a damn coffee pot and blah blah blah. But the thing is, this is not a traditional coffee pot. This goes beyond a traditional coffee pot. The science in this thing is beyond a traditional coffee pot. It's not a spigot that heats up water and then spits it down on your coffee grounds and then just pretty much does that. That's not what this is. There's a completely different science that is going into this. So you have, plus it's much bigger. It's got more to it than just that. There's a lot that's going into this that makes that price that much. And you got to think something like the Keurig. I think that's how that's pronounced. I know a lot of people say Keurig, however you want to say it. Those can go up to $100, and that's as simple as a coffee pot, pretty much. In my eyes, that's as simple as a coffee pot. And then you have cheaper ones that go from 70 to 60 to 76. And then you have other things that people get, like espresso machines. And I'm looking this up as I go because I want to give correct examples. You have at home, go on your countertop, espresso machines that can cost up to $100. So the price for the Brew Cube is definitely right at a really sweet spot. Just for the simple fact that you have espresso machines that can go anywhere from $150 to $200 that are made, to go on your countertop in your own home. So I really think that that's a sweet deal to get for that. There's a lot that's going into this Brew Cube other than just your simple, standard, traditional coffee pot. And I mean, the only reason why the two are comparable is because they have to do with coffee. But I mean, honestly, they're two different things. They really are. One brews hot, one brews cold. Hot coffee and cold coffee are both coffee, but they're two different coffees. There's two completely different styles of brewing when it comes down to the two. So the science behind hot coffee and then the science behind this Brew Cube are completely different. That's why you see that price point. Now I know you can go get a coffee pot from like Walmart or something for like $20, maybe 15. But those are just simple hot coffee pots. There's nothing really to them other than that. And I'm not looking this part up, but I know there are other coffee pots with like timers and everything can already be ready. It can grind up your coffee for you, your coffee beans, and all kinds of stuff. And those go for $80 to $150. So getting this cold brew system, this cold brew cube system for $99, I think that's a hell of a deal. So if anybody really complains about that price point, they do not understand what's actually going into this. And I'm excited to see this made. I really am. As soon as it's made and it's available to public, like myself, like you, I'm definitely going to be buying one to try it out and use. I mean, why the hell would I not? But yeah, I think this is awesome. Seeing someone's idea get to this level, I think it's really cool. I myself, I have had so many awesome ideas with different things throughout my short span of life. But none of them ever made it to a scale such as this. So I think it's really, really awesome seeing someone else that comes up with an idea like this and it makes it to that scale. So that's why, like this, I'm not getting anything for this. I talked about them in a jailbreak video that I did. I didn't get anything for that. I'm not getting any kind of like paid promotion, I'm absolutely no benefits are being received for this. I just want to help someone reach their goal. That's all I want to do. So yeah, why not? I mean, I don't know what else to say. Why not? Nothing's wrong with trying to help someone out. I mean, even if you don't want to donate, or maybe you want to donate but you can't donate, share the link to the Kickstarter. I mean, that helps so much more than you would even know, because just because you don't have the money to donate, it doesn't mean that, maybe you share that link and let's say 20 people see it. Maybe one of those 20 people will be able to donate something towards it, and that's you caused that. You shared that link. you're the one that caused them to see it, and you helped with part of it. So I mean, small gestures, small things like that, they really do go further than what you may see. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Time flew by really quick. I swear, I sit down, I make these videos, and it's like time just flies. It does not feel like it's already been 26 minutes. Well, 26 minutes for me, not going to be 26 minutes for you, but yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, I think that's a good point to really end this video on. But yeah, I'm excited to see the Brew Cube. I'm excited to see this thing made. I'm excited to see it, online for sale, in stores for sale. I'm excited to get my hands on one once they're available to the public and try it out. Try out the coffee that it makes in a morning coffee. That would be awesome. Kind of reflect on this video that I'm doing now in that video that, possibly could be being made 6 to 7 months from now. That's if this is met. So I'll have that link down in the description. You can go check it out. I highly advise, if you cannot donate, at least share the link. Again, you have no idea how far the simple gestures could go. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope everyone has an awesome rest of their week. I guess that's it. I'll see you guys next Wednesday.